Yo, what's up guys? It's Pi, who say the Crypto Pi, and today's Friday, so we have another crypto market roundup where we start with Bitcoin and we go over all the altcoins in my watch list. So let's take a look at Bitcoin to US dollar here. So Bitcoin is at the moment around $63.90, so about $6,400. Right now it needs to get above the cloud again, but it's still, to me this looks still fair, pretty bullish, because if you go onto the 1 hour, basically we're just going sideways, but the RSI is climbing up, so that does tell me there's some strength. There might be another pump in here. Alright, probably up to 66, maybe even all the way to 67, 6800. Okay, that's Bitcoin as well. Then we have Ethereum. Ethereum is kind of doing the same thing here. If we throw a Fibonacci on here from the top, from the bottom to the top, we basically went a little bit under this 0.65, but that's okay. Then we have ADA. So ADA, we already seen it last week, guys. We bounced from the 618. Okay, so can we bounce from it again? Well, it's trying to. Okay, and then you have a Kumo twist here. Basically, Ichimoku cloud, like going from bullish to bearish, doesn't matter. It's getting very thin, so it can break out there. Okay. Then we have ADX. It's climbing up. It's trying to stay above the EMAs. It needs to do that. And then also here you have a Kumo twist, so it could climb up there as well. Ion's just going sideways. I wouldn't trade that. Ambrosis is also nicely uptrending here. It needs to stay above the EMAs. I wouldn't buy it here. I would want it to go back to the cloud before I would be interested at all. R and Aaron, alright, so I talked about this before. I have my alert set at the 618. This is purely based on from when it took off, right? So I took my Fibonacci from when it took off to the high. The 618 is around this area, so I'm patiently waiting. However, I am well aware that the 0.5 and the Ichimoku cloud are lining up here, so I might take a trade there a bit earlier than the 618. AppCoin is uptrending. Let's see here. It went to the 618, had a nice bounce. Now it tries to bounce on the 0.5. Same thing here. Kumo cloud, it needs to get above it and stay above it. Right. BET is just going stupidly mental up. But you see a big rejection wick here. I wouldn't want to trade this right now. So we take swing low, swing high. Where would I be interested? 618 around here. So it needs to get back to 2720. Bitcoin Cash, the Bitcoin is just pretty much flat. However, what's interesting here is that the RSI is much stronger, right? Actually, is it? It is if you look from down here and then here, then you have a bullish RSI diff. Bitcoin Cash USD, we have Blue Zell here. So Blue Zell is also uptrending, needs to stay above the cloud. Binance under the EMAs, not one I want to trade right now. BQX is above the EMA, needs to stay above it. Probably needs to have a bounce from the cloud here. Bitcoin One is Bitcoin futures. Obviously they are standing still now because it's Friday. Bitcoin longs, you see how low they are, guys? These can definitely ramp up. Alright, they're very oversold. That means that Bitcoin can pump. Bitcoin shorts are pretty high still. They can definitely fall further. BitShares, alright, so BitShares, it's way under the cloud. I wouldn't want to trade this. CMT CyberMails, it needs to get to the 618 before I'm interested in it. Then we have Dash. Dash is at the 786. It could be interesting to play this right now, but there are better coins out there. Dent is a shit coin, just like Bitcoin Cash. However, this one's because Satoshi value, right? Like I always say. And I wouldn't want to play this at the moment anyways. I mean, look at this, guys. It's just going sideways, doing nothing. Alright. Doc. That doesn't mean it can pump, right? It can definitely pump. So Doc, it needs to stay above the Ichimoku cloud. If it does that, then it can definitely run further. Elf, Had a massive pump, it's just a dump now. I wouldn't play this. EOS under the cloud, under EMAs, not one I want to play. ETC is trying to get above the 21 EMA, but very far under the cloud. Wouldn't want to play this at the moment. Ethereum to Bitcoin. Well, 61865, guys. That is the exception that I do play sometimes, you know, if it's under the cloud. Because, well, 61865 is a number that I do play, right? I love the golden pocket, so. But at the moment, you know, there's just better coins than Ethereum to Bitcoin. Ethereum USD, already went over. GTO, it needs to get above the cloud, then bounce, and yeah, it can definitely have a run up to these highs, right? So around 1290 or so. GBT still uptrending, guys, still uptrending. How long's this been uptrending? This one just, you know, everyone has a dip. This one's just been uptrending all the time. So still looking good. GRS is getting very tight here. Just sideways. I expect to move up, to be honest. A violent move up because it's been sideways so long. Alright, HOT, another shit coin because Satoshi value. I mean, look at that, 18 Satoshi. If you want to trade those shit Satoshi value coins, you should trade them on Ethereum. Icon, you know, been sideways for a while. It is above the Ichimoku cloud, but I also expect to move up for Icon. Ion, or IOTA, I mean, it's currently under all EMAs. It needs to get above the cloud and then a bounce and then upwards. IOTX, it's probably, let's throw a Fibonacci on here, right? See what this one's doing. Yeah, I would want to see this to 618 also coinciding with this cloud here before I'd be interested in it. Alright, self key, right, it's just going sideways. Then from there, it's trying to pop now, but it's not enough of a pop for me to be interested. Then we have KNC, Kyber Network. It's also just going sideways. It's above the cloud, but not one I'm that interested in either. Then we have Link. Alright, Link is above the cloud, needs to bounce here. And then, well, it's already pretty high though. I wouldn't want to buy this, you know. I'd say throw your fib on here and look for a 618 once again, so 3970 or so before it's interesting. Alright, so then we have Loom here. Loom is uptrending, but it's in the cloud, so it could definitely fall and then go back down. Let's see if we can buy this where we need to buy, right? 618 here, 1550. So definitely still a way down before I'm interested in this one. Lisk, same thing here. Well, actually not same thing at all. This one's trying to make a double bottom. It's just not that interesting right now. Litecoin. Litecoin needs to get above the EMAs. It needs to get on a run, right? I'm not interested in it right now. Litecoin USD. Then we have Mana. Mana needs to actually show me a 618. It's still not there. It's nearly there, right, guys? It's like consolidating its way down. Then it will get here. Then it's interesting, okay? Not right now. It's kind of, you know, in the middle. MFT mainframe. It's just consolidating here. It needs to get above the cloud before it's interesting to me. MTH is above the cloud. You could buy a cloud bounce here because it is uptrending, but it's not, definitely not your best coin. MTL is currently under the cloud, needs to get above the cloud, then a bounce, then it could go up, right? But it is basically just sideways. So Nano is under the cloud, not one I would want to play. Navcoin is currently inside the cloud, so that means it's neutral. I wouldn't want to play this at the moment either. Ncash under the cloud, not one I want to play. Nablio is above the cloud, it's trying to uptrend here, but if you zoom out, it's basically just still going sideways. on the bounce. I do expect it to go back up to about 6370s at some point, maybe not right now. NEO to Bitcoin, right? Let's see here what we have here. We had a 618 here already, but basically if you zoom out here, it's still just going sideways, so still not much going on for NEO. NEO to USD, NXS. NXS had this massive wick. I mean, can't do much with that, right? And it's still going downtrending. I wouldn't want to buy that. OMG is kind of going sideways, but what's interesting here, so it's going down a little bit as well, but RSI is moving up, right? So I do expect maybe one more fall and then a big pop on OMG, because I mean, look at the RSI, it's just getting stronger and stronger, right? Well, the price is not doing all that much. So ONT, Ontology, just going sideways. RSI moving up a little bit, but still under the cloud, not as strong as OMG at all. PIVX is above the cloud. Let's see where I'd be interested in buying this. This one was very strong. 618, so around here, guys. 1730s, right? POE is just moving down now. It had its move. I'm still waiting for 618 here. So the way I add, because someone on my YouTube video asked, how do you add a alert? Well, you just go here on the right side, you click little plus, add alert, boom. Right, so there's my alert for POE. Then we have power. Alright, so power is moving upwards. It's currently above the cloud, can bounce here, but it moved up quite a bit, right? So I wouldn't want to buy this. Then we have QSP. We had this like 1, 2, 3. Basically, this could be a 4, and then we still get one wave up. Do I want to buy this right now? No, I don't, because I mean, it probably already bounced, right? Yeah, it already bounced exactly from 618. I missed this one. Okay, guys, that's how you can see it. You missed it. Okay, so QTIM is currently above the cloud. Needs to bounce here, then it can go higher. It could go to the 930s here. Well, your first target will be up here, of course, at 700s. Okay. RLC. Let's see RC here. Needs to get here, and then I mean, I would want to buy this at the 618, so around 580, which it's not at the moment. So not one I want to buy. Salt is currently under the cloud. Needs to get above it, then bounce and go further up. Your first target would be up here at 1135, 1140s, something like that. Right, Storm is currently under the cloud. Well, it probably had a nice bounce here, the 618. Let's take a look. Yeah, 618, nice bounce there. So that's nice to see there. Stratus is currently under the cloud, not one I would want to mess with. Substratum under the cloud. Tron is inside the cloud, very neutral here. I would want to wait on a retrace here, honestly. So to the 332s. Vibe is currently inside the cloud. It's getting very... This one's consolidating. I do expect another pop here very soon, because it's just consolidating, or a dump, depending on Bitcoin, of course. But it's getting very tight, so your risk reward will be good. Alright, VeChain. So actually, Vibe is one I want to add, because your risk reward is just really good on this one. Okay, VeChain is currently just still trending downwards, up like towards the 618. So just wait patiently. Wabi, yeah, this one could go once more. Let's see, hit the 618. So yeah, it could go up to these zones, like areas again, around 5300. That would be nice. Alright, so one chain is just going sideways, not one I want to play. Waves is under the cloud, under the EMAs, not one I want to play. Walton chains currently under the cloud, not one I would want to trade either. Bitcoin Euro, Bitcoin USD. Stellar Lumens is trying to get above the cloud, then needs to bounce, and it can go higher to these areas of 4225. But you kind of missed this play because it bounced on the 786, so it's already midway to play if it goes further, right? Monero is currently at the 0.5. I would want to see 618, or I'm not touching it, right? Ripple did a nice 618 here. It's still moving. Ripple USD, don't care. Verge, okay, so Verge is under the cloud. It's not one that would want to play right now. ZAC is inside the cloud, not one I would want to play either. Zilliqa is under the cloud. It's just going sideways. It's not one I want to play. 0x is still moving up. Let's see where I'll be interested, so I can put an alert here. 618. Okay, so 618 is right here. This is where I'm interested, right? And that is basically probably it, right? That is it, guys. Alright, so back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking pretty strong here, guys, like I said before. So if Bitcoin pops, most likely a lot of alts will pop as well, right? So that is what's going on right now in the market, guys. Also, I have a Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Pygos. Just check it out. Check out which tier fits you, and yeah, you can become a patron if you'd like. All right. Thanks for the 2 patrons I have. They can message me on Telegram or on Discord, or PM me on patreon.com, which they can claim their benefits that they get from their tiers. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. So we have Terry posting a chart here on Bitcoin. Yeah, it's looking pretty good here. I definitely still see a move up as well. So yeah, I like that chart. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find the ICO, I'll tell you guys about it, to whitelist for it, so you are ready for the sale. But at the moment, don't expect any ICOs from me, because both Ethereum and NEO are very low priced, and that means it's very hard for you to make a profit on that, right? What I do look for in the ICOs is a strong team. I look for low token metrics, so a low market cap, so it's easy to flip and it makes some money. And of course, I look for infrastructure projects such as blockchains and protocols, because they're simply outperforming all the other categories, right? Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygos, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygos. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.